Hi everyone, it's Rosemary from Kaszazz in Townsville. I just wanted to pop in and show you a couple of my favourite embossing powders, and I'm going to start with the clear embossing powder because it's one of my absolute favourites. I'm going to be stamping one of our background stamps onto some watercolour paper, and then I'll heat set it and show you how that clear embossing powder will resist any colour that you add after you've heat set it. Okay, so I've got it set up on the precision press because it gives you a much better stamped image. And I'm using just the clear distress ink pad so that your powder's got something to hold on to. Okay, and we'll just bring it across and give that a nice firm press. Okay, so we'll take him out of there and we'll pop it on our little flow sheet here and cover it with the clear embossing powder. I'm quite liberal with mine because all you do is you just tap off any excess and then you just pop it back in the tub. Tap there. Okay, so you can see we've got that nice stamped image there, and I'll just duck away and heat set it and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so that one's all done now. Clear embossing powder can be a bit tricky to tell when it's all set, but if you don't melt it properly, it's actually not going to do the resist effect that we're after. Okay, so I always heat it until I can see it melt and raise up a little bit, and it shouldn't look powdery at all once you're finished, but if you overheat it, it's just going to melt back down into your paper, and we don't want that. So I'll just show you, I've heat set the clear embossing powder now, and it's on the watercolour paper, and I'm just going to hit it with some shimmer spray so that you can see the beautiful resist effect that you get with the clear embossing in the background stamp. So we'll hit it with some water first, and then we're going to use some dilution shimmer sprays over the top of that, just a couple of different colours. And I've got some tangerine dream. And I'm also going to use some nice gold distress spray stain as well. I might come back one more time with the pure sunshine. And just let it do its little thing. So you can see where we've stamped out the background stamp with the clear embossing powder. It's actually resisting the colour. Beautiful. And I'll just go and dry that off. And here's my finished background sample, and you can see that beautiful shimmer from the shimmer sprays. Okay, and you can see the colour hasn't been absorbed in under where the clear embossing powder was set. Okay, and all the excess that I had on my mat, I've just mopped that up and I've created another background that I can do something else with later. So I'm going to show you another one of my favourite embossing powders, and that's our Princess Gold. And I'm going to do that on some black cardstock just to show you how amazing it looks once it's been heat set. With the black, I'm just going to rub over it with this puff static pillow just to remove any static from the paper so that you don't end up with over stamping and powder where you don't want it to be. Okay, so we just rub that over lightly before we stamp. Okay, so I'm just going to use the same background stamp, sorry about that. Ink him up like we did before. And then bring the precision press over, give it a nice firm press. Rightio. Now if you think you haven't got it inked up perfectly, you can actually re-ink it because your paper hasn't moved. And we want to make sure that we've got lots of juicy ink on the stamp so that we get lots of powder that sticks to it. We'll bring him over again. Alright, now I'll just take that out the way and we'll put the gold powder on the top, sprinkle it over, and we'll tap him off. Beautiful. It's a bit of a rustic looking stamp, that's why it's got lots of little extra dots and spots there, but I'll just go and heat set that and then I'll come back and show you. There you go, it's all done. It looks amazing on the black card. Kaszazz have got a great promotion running at the moment too, where if you spend $50 on products that are on a select list, you'll actually receive a $50 surprise bundle, and it just so happens that the heat tool and our puff pillow are on that list, and combined they'll get you over the $50 so that you'll receive a $50 surprise bundle. So if you want any more information about any of the products that I've shown you here today, please don't hesitate to contact one of us, and thanks for watching.